Calimera! So you are hunting for the leader of the mercenaries. If you need to look off the island of Marit, let me know. My boat is always ready in the morning. It is good to see you again. The fishing has been poor the last few days. I am having to fish the same locations over and over. I hope you and your friends will drive away the mercenaries so that I can fish the islands again. There are a string of islands not far from the coast of Marit. Some are full islands and have names. Some are no more than rocks sticking out of the water. The main islands are Psara, Piperi, Kea, Sifnos, and Spetsai. There is another string of islands a little farther out, but it is too dangerous to go there right now. Perhaps they have a camp somewhere in the islands. I have been attacked by a boat of mercenaries whenever I approach that area by day. You are supposed to drive away the mercenaries by yourself? It seems to be an impossible task. Still, it seems impossible that one person could take on all the mercenaries in a fishing village, and yet you proved that this could be done. I am very impressed. Good luck on your quest. Yassas! Great! We shall go for a boat ride together. You guide the way, and I'll sail. I have heard that you are seeking the mercenaries. They are rumored to have a fortress on the island of Sifnos to the southwest. I will let you off near Sifnos, but I cannot stay. They constantly patrol this area by ship. If they spot my boat, they will alert the fortress. We are approaching Sifnos. I do not want to be seen, so we shall wait until dark to land this ship. You will need the cover of darkness to aid you.
It gotcha. If you ring the bells, you know you need to practice more. If you get the coin, I'll set up the tougher dummy next time. Good evening, matey. What can I be doing for you?
Well, hello there. I have always dreamed of being alone with you on a dark night. Do you always walk the streets at night, or were you just looking for a little excitement? I was feeling a little hot. How about you? Oh, let's not talk about my work. I'd much rather talk about my play. My, you have been busy since we first met. I have a weakness for heroes, you know? Leaving so soon? We were just getting to know each other better. Maybe we'll get a chance to know each other very well some other night. See you soon, I hope.
We're having goulash. You don't want to know. You really don't want to know.
Rite of conquest sounds like it will weed out the wusses. We'll see who's the real warrior around here. Nice dealing with you. Nice dealing with you. Nice dealing with you.
You have won the right of conquest. Everyone will be summoned to the Hall of Kings.
The shield of General Claudius has been brought back by the Prince of Shapir. The invader base has been destroyed, and our kingdom shall remain free from their menace. Behold the winner of the right of conquest. However, again, tragedy has struck the rights of rulership. Magnum Opus was found dead outside the city beside the Dragon Pillar to the east. This was not a noble death. This was murder, pure and simple. All of your lives are in great danger. Take care and be wary always. Go now, mourn our fallen comrade. You will all be summoned to the next rite of rulership. The Hesperian mercenaries were vanquished, and Silmaria stands proudly. General Claudius was defeated. There is one enemy of this kingdom that has long been a foe for long centuries. It has the soul of evil, and thus draws evil to it. While it lives, there is fear. While it breathes, there is anguish. You will have to journey to the heart of terror and pain. You will face fire and fury, and above all, death. Journey to Hydra, there to face the creature that gives the island name. Teach it the fear and pain it has given others, and destroy it. Return with its teeth to prove your word. This is the right of valor.
This rite of valor is a throwback to tradition. The Hydra is a monster from antiquity and is seldom defeated. It cannot truly be killed, for it regenerates from any injury. Your greatest challenge will be in getting to Hydra Island. It is beyond the area where the fishing boats can safely travel. I am frustrated and angry, and Silmaria feels like a cage. The assassin is waiting somewhere nearby. I am certain of that. I am afraid I am not the calm paladin I should be right now. Forgive me, my friend. The assassin is just a tool, and his master is the one that enrages me. I want vengeance rather than justice for the wrongs he has caused. Logos insisted that the Hydra would be the rite of valor. He thought that it would get you, Elsa, and Gort away from Marit, and thus you would be safer from the assassin. I argued that by turning your back to a murderer, you only get struck from behind. You should be seeking the assassin rather than fighting some fabulous beast. Minos sided with Logos, and so you are seeking a monster rather than a madman. The Hydra is a three-headed dragon. It is almost entirely immune to magical spells. It can only be injured by a magical weapon. Not even the legendary heroes of yore could defeat the Hydra by themselves. With the defeat of General Claudius, I do not believe we will be troubled by an invading army anytime soon. All who wage war knew of the general's reputation and respected his abilities. They will not dare to share his defeat. Magnum Opus was found murdered on the road west of town. He was slumped against the broken dragon pillar. It was just like Kokino's death. This is no mere assassination. It is a ritualistic murder and has a darker purpose than we now know. We must learn the purpose of these murders and stop it before the murderer accomplishes it. Be particularly careful right now. I have a bad premonition of impending violence. Get down!
What has happened? Guards, to me! Trouble!
Rakesh is unconscious, but he will live. He was struck by the poison, and without your antidote, he would be dead. You acted wisely and quickly. Rakesh is a paladin and does not believe in revenge. However, we all believe in justice. This assassin must be found and pay the price for his actions. Find this assassin, Prince of Shapir, and make him face justice.
You sure had a close call there, man. That cool lion guy is still alive, but it'll be a while before he's up and around. We don't have a real antidote for the poison yet.
It is always a great pleasure to speak with you. Like Salim, I am saddened that we cannot find cures to the poison in the drug. We are doing everything that we can to aid the victims, but little has helped them. Until we discover the missing ingredient for the poison, we cannot make an antidote. It is probably a rare flowering plant, but it is not one of which we know.
And we know a lot of plants. There are the pretty flowering ones, the common garden variety herbs, and of course, trees are our best friends.
Your friend is still in a deep coma, but he is alive. When we have an antidote, I am certain he will be well. May you always be so fortunate as to choose the right path.
You know, people are really lucky to have you for a friend. You save their lives and find them wives, and all sorts of really neat things. All this poisoning and drugging and murder is a real downer. We came here to help and heal and spread the good word about macrobiotic back rubs and pyramid power. Instead, we wind up trying to cure nasty poisons and dealing with dirty drugs. This is a really bad trip, this poison. It's got snake spit and spider bite and toad oil mixed with arsenic and belladonna, and some plant we've never even seen before. Rakesh is a really tough lion, man. There's enough poison in his system to kill 5 men, but he managed to survive thanks to the poison cure pills. He'd be dead for sure without them. Way to go! Come back soon.